Hello, I'm Alok Bilal. You are welcome to my life page. Today we are going to talk about the Indian Police Service. And I will also talk, while I talk about the Indian Police Service, how you enter it, and what are the various experiences of an Indian Police Service officer. I say this because I served in the IPS for nearly 37 years, having joined IPS in 1975 after completing my MTech from IIT Roorkee in 1974. And then I appeared for the Union Public Service conducted examination, which is called the Civil Services Examination, in the year 1974, and succeeded to enter the service that I was appearing for, that is the Indian Police Service. There are various stages for entering the service. The first is there are a couple of written examinations, which are called the preliminary and the main examination. In the preliminary examination, there are compulsory papers. In the main examination, you can pick up a couple of your own subjects, in addition to the compulsory papers that you have to attempt. Thereafter, there is an interview, and should you succeed in interview, a medical test will confirm whether you are fit for the service or not, and then you enter the service. So it's a long process. Lakhs of people appear for this examination to begin with, and after due process of elimination at the end, roughly 20, 25, sometimes 60, that might be the largest number, are recruited. Then, after you enter the service, there are various stages of promotion. You enter as ASP, Assistant Superintendent of Police, under training. Then you become a regular Assistant Superintendent of Police, followed by promotion to the SP rank. From the SP rank, you go to what is known as Deputy Inspector General of Police, DIG. Next is Inspector General of Police, DIG. On promotion, you then become Additional Director General of Police, ADGP. And after promotion from ADGP, that is Additional Director General of Police, you get to the highest rank in the police service, which is Director General of Police. It's a long journey. You cannot become a DGP unless you have put in 30 years of service. You cannot become an IG unless you have put in a certain number of years, 16 at the moment. You become ADG only if you have put in a certain number of years, which, if I am not mistaken, currently it is 26 years. So this is how you get promotions at the various stages. The Indian Police Service officers, what are they expected to do? When they are recruited, they are sent to state cadres. A state cadre is allocated. For instance, I was given to Uttar Pradesh. And so in the Uttar Pradesh cadre, my work was within the state, maintain law and order. At various stages, if I am given the responsibility of a district as a superintendent of police, it was my responsibility to see that the crime was under control, the law and order situation was tranquil, and people would carry on their normal activities. The traffic was well managed, and whenever there were public congregations, there was no problem. People were looked after. There was proper regulation of people's movement. So this is what the state police does. Then there are opportunities to go on deputations, and while on deputation you can go to the organizations which are under the Government of India. For instance, the Central Paramilitary Forces, like the Border Security Force, the CRPF, and similar other central forces. You can also go to the CBI, the Central Bureau of Investigation, which conducts investigation into important cases. You must have heard a lot about CBI. People call it a caged parrot, but that is an opinion which not everybody agrees with. Then you have the Intelligence Bureau also. In Intelligence Bureau, you are feeding the government with what is happening around in the country intelligence inputs in extremist areas where the extremist activities are high. What are the expected moves by the extremists, and other tensions which arise from time to time in our country, for instance, communal tensions. So what is the equation between communities, and can it lead to a communal riot? So these kind of information are also collected by the CBI, by the Intelligence Bureau. Then it's needed that when you enter the service, you are aware of certain things. You educate yourself with certain important factors. For instance, since you are basically a lawkeeper, basically enforcing the criminal law of the country, your knowledge of law is an important requirement.